obvious question, of course, kicking off is coming back from retirement. How quickly after you retired did you start putting that into your head, and was the timing and things worked out well to come back at this point?
Yeah, after a month or two at home about that, and then I want to go back to training, and I can't train without a motivation. So and now I'm here.
Do you wish maybe you just kind of taken a step back and taken a step away rather than announcing your retirement? Was it an emotional moment? I mean, anything like
Yeah,
that?
it was an emotional moment. Nothing else.
You're coming back as a heavyweight, which was an interesting move. Was that something you planned, or was it just about this opportunity with this particular fight?
Well, no, it was. I felt it was the right time for me to move up one weight class because I'm pretty heavy and pretty big. So I felt really good to step up one weight class and try out the heavyweight division. And then I got the fight with Verdum, and it was just something that fit me very well, and I felt very excited about.
Do you feel like this is a permanent move, or is this a test? See how this fight goes and go from there.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I see, I challenge myself and see how it goes. I will win, of course, but let's see how I feel about it.
To get a guy like Verdum in your first heavyweight fight. I mean, former champion, very accomplished guy. You're not facing some random guy. This is a well-known name. Did that mean something to you in your first fight at heavyweight to get a guy like Verdum?
Yeah, it does. He's a legend of the sport. He's a former champion, and yeah, it's a perfect way to come back.
Last one for me. We have seen a lot of guys move up weight classes and find success. Of course, a guy you're familiar with, Daniel Cormier, became champion. We've seen it with Robert Whitaker on this card going from welterweight to middleweight. I don't think it was for you to 205, but do you feel like this is a chance to, do some really great things in this weight class if all goes well? Because we've seen that success out of a lot of guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll beat Verdum on Saturday, and then we take the next one.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Hey, Alex, I'm curious about how much do you expect to weigh on Saturday?
I weigh about 107, 108 kilos.
Gotcha. Talking about it, you're a very reserved guy. Are you liking the setup on Fight Island? You don't have to see as many people in person, and I'm assuming a little less media.
I love it. It fits me perfect.
What's a typical day look like for you when you're over there in quarantine?
Well, we have the resort here, which is the island is a safe zone, so we can move around the island. But I did my quarantine time for 4 days. It was I understand we have to do it, so I did it, but it wasn't the funnest thing I've done in my life. But now we're here, and we have this island we can move around in, and it's good. It's perfect. They take care of us. We have everything here, training facilities, food. Yeah, so it works really good.
How are you adjusting to fighting early in the morning local time?
Good. When it's time to fight, it's time to fight, and I'll be ready for it.
Final question. I guess a lot of people, you talked about it when you stepped away, it was in the moment and everything. Win or lose, do you feel like you're going to be back for a minute? Fans can expect to see the Mauler in action for a while still?
Yes, I'm here to stay.
My first question is, how tough was to prepare your comeback fight in the middle of this pandemic? Did this context affect you?
No, not really. We have been pretty open-minded in Sweden when it comes to Corona. We'll be able to do our work, which I'm very happy for. But of course, it's been tough to getting in some sparring partners, etc. But yeah, well, I had a really good camp.
Okay, and taking into account that the fact that you're going to fight in an unusual time schedule, Do you think you're going to have some advantage due to the fact that there is not so much time difference between Abu Dhabi and Sweden? Do you think this will be a factor?
A factor, I don't know. I don't know, but it's nothing I count on. You know, it's I'm prepared for the best Verdum, and I know he's ready for the challenge, and he's ready for the time difference. So.